Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. Tonight I am listening to another Ukrainian artist. This is Ragapop. The name of the song is called Hordosti. I don't know if I said that right, but I tried. Somebody suggested this in comments on one of my Daha Braha reactions and said that not a lot of people are reacting to this group. So I'm interested. That's intriguing to me. Basically, though, music from this country has kind of caught my attention over the last few years, as I explained in a few videos already. Now, I understand this word means pride, and so that's got me intrigued as well. But since I haven't heard anything from this group, this is the first time I've listened to them, I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of reading so I get a little bit of basic information. And I'm on the Ukrainian Wikipedia site, and I had to translate it to English. Ragapop is a Ukrainian experimental electronic band formed by Ruslana Kazapova and Hanna Nikotina from the band Daughters, which is another group I need to do, and musician Antov Ocherit. I'm not even going to try this. I'm going to cheat. It says it's Russian. That may or may not be.
Ocheridian.
Ocheridian. The English is atrocious. Let me translate. I'm going to put it as English, and I'm going to translate it to Ukrainian.
Очеретян.
Ocheritan. Okay. Ocheritan. Anton Ocheritan. Sorry, I probably murdered that. In late 2018, the idea behind the band is to combine the things each member loves into a single blend of performance art and music. In its sound, Ragapop successfully balances between theatricality, post-punk aesthetics, and lo-fi electronics. Ooh, I like that. The group began with a photo project by Ruslana and Hannah, might be Hannah, on Instagram. The name came about when Ruslana failed to pronounce the last name of Daughters' tour manager in France, Ragapop, several times in a row, and each time she came up with Ragapop. Okay, that's cool. When Ruslana met guitarist Anton, the project became a musical group. The band's debut single and music video, Hordosti, which is what I'm listening to, was released on May 1, 2020. Okay, so it's classified as electronic music, which I love. They've been around since 2018 from Ukraine, and there is 3 members. Okay, just to point out, there is a warning on this video that it contains strobe lights, so if you are sensitive to that kind of stuff, do what you need to do. I'm excited for this. I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Вибравшись, падають раптом темно, безодню стрімгла у те, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Родить тирана пха, є доділ неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гордості родить тирана пха, є доділ неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гордості родять тирана пха, є доділ неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись. вибравшись.
I'm going to pause it real quick and I'm going to find these lyrics in English. Hordosti. Okay. So it's until, okay, she says it 3 times. It says, pride giveth birth to a tyrant. Okay, so the translation was wrong. It said insolence. So pride giveth birth to a tyrant, bringeth to unmatched deeds, to very vain deeds, to the utmost heights, whence they fall a sudden into the dark abyss, where there is no hard soil under their feet, under the feet. Okay. I mean, it might not be a mystery what or who they're talking about, but it could be anyone, really. Anyone that you could classify as a tyrant. And that usually means someone in power. Okay, so they said that they're going to say that 3 times. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish the song and then I'll come back and go over the rest of these lyrics. Let me back it up just a little bit. I'm going to turn these off because they're not right.
Гордості родять тирана пха, є до діл неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Горе вам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ви, мов тінь та марна, бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям умирав. Горе вам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ви, мов тінь та марна, бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям умирав. Гордості родять тирана пха, є до діл неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гордості родять тирана пха, є до діл неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Горе вам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ви, мов тінь та. Бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям умирав. Горе вам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ви, мов тінь марна. Бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям
That's a guitar. It's a very cool sound. Sorry, I forgot to make it big.
Горе нам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ми, мов тінь марна. Бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям умирав. Горе нам, горе, людські покоління, поки живі ми, мов тінь марна. Бачиш, бо в кому більше є щастя, я коли сам себе чую щасливим, і з тим чуттям.
That's a cool picture. Wow. I completely love the vibe of that one. Musically, that was right up my alley. It was kind of chill. And at the end, it was intense with that guitar sound that it was making. Let me go ahead and take a look at these other lyrics here. So I'm going to repeat this again. Pride giveth birth to a tyrant, bringeth to unmatched deeds, to very vain deeds, to the utmost heights, whence they fall a sudden into the dark abyss, where there is no hard soil under their feet, under the feet. Woe upon thou, woe, O human generations, while thou art alive, thou like a vain shadow. For what is the greater happiness for one to feel happiness? And to die with this feeling? Wow. And then that repeats again. You know, I have my own ideas of what made them create this song, but I don't want to sound like an idiot. It could apply to many things, I'm sure. It could apply directly to the war. It could apply to things that led up to the invasion. Even, you know, Euromaiden back in 2014, 2013. I don't know. It could just not relate to any of that. It could be about someone else or another situation. But it's very intense. And the music at the end there just added to that. And I really liked the beat of it. And I mean, electronic is my thing. I don't like real hard hitting stuff. I mean, there's a time and a place for that for me. But in general, if I put on some electronica, it's going to sound a little bit chill, more chill like this. That was awesome. If there's any other information, if I've just completely missed the mark on this one, please let me know. There is the obvious language barrier. And so maybe I, as an English person, as a Westerner, am making assumptions about stuff. I don't know. But I would love to hear more about this in this group. And thank you to the person that suggested this in comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here to watch, to share this with me. I will see you next time. You ready for a Pup Cup? Look, a Huckleberry. What is that? Okay, we got to save some for your sister. You gonna clean up your mess? Thank you.